What's up, y'all? This is MrLetGo, and we are live. And today tonight we're about to discuss. I have actually discovered the problem with Black women. And I'm not saying Black women are the problem. I found out the problem that Black women are having in life. And I'm now able to articulate it and help Black women with your actual problem. Because there is a problem, because we'll get into that. So as you guys come in, I know it's not late, it's 9:30, but as you guys come in, make sure to hit the like button. If you're on Facebook, make sure to share this video because this is going to be life-changing. Yeah, let some people know that, if they still up, it's not early. I mean, it's not late, but yeah, let some people know, share this video with some people because we're about to talk about a lot of interesting stuff. And I'm not here to like go crazy or be mean. No, this is about learning right here. This is about Black men and Black women. So as you guys come in, say what's up in the chat and hit the like button. So I was just coming in the house about an hour ago, right? And I go on my YouTube app and just looking at, I'm looking at stuff, right? And some young lady came up on my screen. I mean, not screen, up on my, for me tab, whatever YouTube calls it. And it says, the truth about Black love, right? So I'm like, all right, this is interesting. Oh, and then it says it's a lie, right? Black love is a lie. So I go to watch the video, and sadly, it's just a typical Black woman stuff. Sorry, y'all, but there is typical Black woman stuff. And I'm not here to make y'all feel bad. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong, but it's typical Black woman stuff, period. However you want to look at it. So in the chat, what is typical Black woman stuff? What are the typical phrases Black women love to say? What are the typical Black phrases that Black women love to say? And if it's a lot of Black women, they probably going to be like, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna. So it is what it is. But if you want to, what is something that you hear the typical Black woman always saying? Because I found out the actual problem with all this. Okay. One of the things that the typical Black woman is going to say is, I'm an alpha female, right? And another thing that she'll say is, men need to step up. Yeah, there we go. There are no good men. Cornita said it depends. It depends on what? What do you mean? But yeah, there are no good men out here. I think she said that too. I'm an alpha female, I'm strong, all this dumb mess, right? So I go on to watch the video and I'm literally listening to this woman complain about men. And I'm like, I'm starting to realize what the actual problem is. I'm realizing what the problem is. I literally found out what the actual problem is. So let's now look, I'm about to share my screen, okay? I need you guys to tell me in the chat if you can see it or not see it, because I don't want to just be playing it, because I never did this before, okay? So I need y'all to be quick and say, I can't hear, or I can hear, or a thumbs up or a thumbs down when I do this, okay? So I need y'all. So everybody be ready to hit something to let me know if you can see this or not, because I don't want to be playing something and y'all can't hear it. I've had people on YouTube do that, and it's annoying. So I'm about to play something, and I need you to tell me if you can hear it. So y'all ready? Here we go. This is the young lady right here. Hopefully I can do this right. All right, go here.
But I just realized something about me is I am Omega. I am Omega.
Can y'all hear this?
Omega. And one thing that my baby daddy said to me that kind of shook me up was I need a stronger man. I need a bigger man. And I felt like that was so weak of a man that I have 3 kids by to say after the fact, you know, that I have 3 kids by him, to say that basically I'm too strong and that he doesn't, and instead of rising up like most black men do, they don't rise up. They don't rise up. That's the whole problem with our community. If the men are weak, the women have to be too strong, period. So something that's been burning in my heart passionately is I was listening to this one relationship coach. And what I realized about these platforms is it's really a trip when the society at hand doesn't have much common sense, or they don't have much personality or thought process.
See, it's they, right?
Listen to some of these men. Like, number one, I've been watching the scene for a minute just because I want to be careful when I do put myself out there on social media, because people, one of my fears, my biggest fear as being an entertainer was extortion. Like, for some reason, I don't like all my relationships where I got abused, they would just completely misunderstand me. And before I can tell them what I meant, you know, like, hold on, that's not what I meant, they would be in my face growling and yelling at me. And then they call us too aggressive. Well, eventually we have to stand up for ourselves. And I'm one of the rare women that can beat somebody ass. Like, I mean, I was an athlete. I'm not a regular. I'm never gonna have the stature of some petite, you know, Lori Harvey. Like, I'm never gonna be like that. First of all, I wasn't raised rich.
Okay, so all right, so y'all heard that, right? Typical black woman stuff, right? What I'm realizing is, and make sure the audio's good, because like I told you, I never did this before, so everything's good. So this is the actual thing that I actually discovered. Okay. As a man, it seems like women are totally okay with being victims of the world, but at the same time, they're strong and independent and powerful, right? So it's this weird dichotomy of, oh, I'm a victim. Oh, men need to do this. Men need to do that. And then it's like, oh, I don't need a man. I'm strong. I don't need this. And I'm independent. And women make more money than men. And men aren't, you know? And it's just, and in a woman's life, just from me seeing the world, it seems like it's just always y'all doing this, like back and forth, depending on what time it is in a day. Oh, I'm strong. I don't need a woman. I don't need a man. I'm strong. I'm an alpha woman. Blah, blah, blah. I'm aggressive. Da, 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 right? And then it's like, what is wrong with these men? They're fighting me, and I don't understand. And it's like, this is not only perpetual victimization, but it's convenient victimization. Because you guys don't act like victims all the time, because half of the time y'all are these strong, independent women. But then it's, you know, so what I like to do is try to put myself in the mindset of these women, right? And just think to myself, like, okay, if I was a woman And I keep dealing with dudes who are violent, aggressive, or like, I don't know, whatever she said, growling. She used the word growling, just aggressive. And what she was about to say is, she said, she actually said it, I'll fight back, right? And hey, Jezebel. So the thought process of fighting back, right? Say, I'm not a woman, but say I'm a woman, right? And I meet this guy, he's this and that, da da da. And next thing you know, he starts just banging on me, right? Well, two things are going to happen. It's either going to be fight or flight, right? You're either going to try to run, and if somebody's, jumping on you, most likely you can't run. So sometimes you may feel the need to fight, right? But the problem is this. How did this man get in your house in the first place, right? Because we got to look at where these things are starting at. I did a video, I think the other day, about how things start somewhere and we have to work on where things start at instead of complaining about how things end up at. And I was talking about how you can't paint a house and then, try to sell it, and the plumbing is messed up, the electrical system is messed up, the AC don't work, and the heat don't work, right? Well, a person buying this house that's painted, that looks great, it's up to that particular person to check the heat, the HVAC unit, check the electrical system, check the plumbing, right? First, before actually buying the house. And I think a lot of women, I'm using a man as a proverbial house. You're looking at a man and you're just moving in to the house. You're just buying the house. And it's not the way life's supposed to go. Like, nothing on the planet operates like a woman. And I'm just being real. Nothing on the planet operates like a woman. A job, right? A job is going to check your resume. A job is going to check your background. A job is not going to give you benefits until 90 days from now. They'll give you pay, but they're not going to give you insurance, and they're not going to give you like the opportunity to profit share until on down the road. But a woman, she gives you everything 3 days later, 7 days later. Let's look at an apartment complex, right? An apartment complex is going to check your credit, right? An apartment complex is going to have you bring in check stubs to see if you can afford the apartment complex. They're not just going to let you move in. A car dealership, they're going to check your credit. They're going to check your income. They want to verify who you actually are. Now, I can go on and on and on, but I want to keep getting to the point. Virtually everything on the planet operates in a certain way except for women. And then y'all wonder why your lives are the way they are. All you have to do is just take a minute and just pay attention to the red flags. See, does your job look for red flags? If your job sees red flags, what do you think they're going to do? If you had a new job, right, and then they catch you in a break room 5 times in a day, and break time is like 1 time a day or whatever, right? That's a red flag. Are they just going to be like, he's a good worker, she's a good worker, I'm just going to let her keep? No, they're going to call you in the office like, yo, is there a reason why you keep taking breaks? Is anything wrong? Like, what's the problem? And they're going to say, we need you to stop doing this and get to work. But as a woman, you don't do that. You don't do that. Katrina, women, just period, just women, period. You know what I mean? This is a cultural thing, but other cultures of women, just do the same goofy stuff. So it's just women. And I know why. Because now I'm about to explain to you guys why this is happening. And everybody, to make sure to hit the like button. The likes are low. Hit the like button because I'm about to divulge what I discovered about Black women that nobody really knows. So make sure to hit the like button. Give me 15 likes before we get started. And if you're on Facebook, make sure to share this video. Just hit the share button on Facebook. Give you a few seconds to do that. Come on, hit the like button. Come on. Because this is very interesting. This is a very interesting finding. Checking the likes. Come on. Like. All right, there we go. They're going up now. Okay. All right. There are two particular things that I discovered that is the problem with Black women. Now I'm talking about Black women, period. Okay. And in particular, the first one is you are not cognizant that there is a problem with Black women. Okay, that's the first thing. The first thing is you are not cognizant that there actually is a problem with Black women. See, what Black women tend to pay more attention to. Remember earlier I said half of the time Black women in particular are victims of everything, and then half of the time you're independent women and strong and powerful. Well, this is the issue, right? You're either a victim of men or either you're strong and powerful. So what men think doesn't matter. So I'll say it again. You're a victim of men, like, oh my God, men are this, they're terrible. Won't men step up? All this crap, right? And then you get in another mood at 2:00 or 5:00. You're like, I'm an independent woman and I'm powerful and I don't need a man. And women are in college and make more money than men, right? Neither one of these mood swings that y'all are having, this perpetual problem, the problematic way of thinking, neither one of these situations you don't put yourself in. It's either men are crappy or women are better than men. But there's nowhere in this thought process on how do I fit into this bag of problems. And mind you, because I got a number two, I'm gonna tell you, but mind you, we as men, whether it's me, Kevin Samuels, or whoever else that talks about women, y'all are not our problem. I'm not saying we, but I and other guys on social media, we're not complaining about women because we can't find a woman, we can't do this. We're not. Y'all are not our problem. In no way, shape, or form are Black women our problem. The typical man, whether he's up here or whether he's down here, whether he's a plum loser or no job, or a man that makes 7 figures. We ain't got no problem with women. Because the broke man can run through women whenever they want to, and the man with money can run through women when they want to. So just keep that in mind. When we talk about women, we aren't looking at women as we're complaining about women because women aren't doing. No, it's meant to let you ladies know what you're doing wrong so your life can be better. See, we get to the point in life where we just like, yo, what in the world is wrong with these damn women? Why are they always complaining about us? So we're just simply like, yo, if you guys were to do this and you were to do this, you wouldn't have the problem anymore. Yeah, Charles, Pookies are out here winning. Like, a lot of you got a loser live in your house now. You actually think losers are like, can't get a woman? You think dudes with money can't get a woman? We have no problem with y'all. We don't. So just keep in mind, just put that just in the back of your head and make sure to hit the like button, because as numbers go up, I need the likes to go up. So make sure to hit the like button. And if you're on Facebook, make sure to hit the share button. But hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. So this is important. I need y'all to understand, because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm up here like complaining about women. No, I'm a coach. But at the end of the day, y'all are not my problem. Y'all are not the black man's problem. We are out here fighting the police and, white America and all this other stuff. Anybody thinking about y'all? So with that being said, because like I said, number one, for those who just came in, I discovered the actual problem with black women. There's 2 particular things. I'm talking about one of them in particular now. And the first one is you actually don't think you're the problem, or you don't think you're part of the problem, because you run around with this weird dichotomy. It's like some mood swing. One, at 2:00, you're an independent woman, powerful, and you make more money than men. And then at 9:00, when it's time to go to bed, and there's nobody in the bed with you because you can't find no man, or your man is out here cheating on you or whatever. Men need to step up. Men are this and men are that. Men are this. You know what I'm saying? So it's the problem. But either one of these parts of this dichotomy has nothing to do with what you can do to better yourself, because y'all are victims. Just victims. Y'all are victims to every damn thing. Every time something don't go right with you, you're a damn victim, Okay, Noah addressed my question. So let me go back up, Katrina. Okay, can you show me an old historical black picture or slavery photo where black men were carrying their families on their backs? What? They don't look at it that way. Yeah, I don't know Katrina, what are you talking about? Find you a photo. What? Make sure to hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I hate the disclaimers we have to use when we suppose are speaking to intelligent people. We shouldn't have to stop the conversation and say, well, no, you're right. I don't do that. I don't sit around going back and forth with women. Well, not all women. It's just annoying. It's just, but like I said, it's part of the problem. They always want things to be pushed away from them. So not all women, other women, these women, that, you know what I'm saying? So that's just, you got to understand, that's a part of the victimization. That is a part of the victimization. Katrina, what are you talking about? A black picture? Katrina, I don't know what you're talking about. Hit the like button, y'all. Instead of talking about a picture, hit the like button. Show me a picture of you hitting the like button, Katrina. Show me a picture of you hitting the like button. Okay, do that. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. All right. So hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, and share the video if you're on Facebook. Okay. So number one, I'm about to go to number two. Number one is Black women don't realize that or they're not aware that they are part of the problem. Okay, because this is a Black people problem. Men are part of the problem, women are part of the problem. But when we are realizing that we're part of the problem, but y'all aren't realizing that y'all are part of the problem, what the hell are we doing? You know? So number two is the most important part. So are y'all ready for number two? I need 10 likes before I get to number two. I need 10 likes before I get to number two. Yes, Pete. We're out here fighting white America, and I'm not thinking about y'all. Okay, I'm waiting on the lights to go up real quick, y'all. So give me 10 likes before I get to number two. Give me 10 likes before I go to number two. All right, Katrina says, no, Black men have always neglected Black women. That is not true at all. And I don't know, you just, I don't know what you're talking about. So hold on one second. Let me play this. For those who are just coming on, I want you to hear the video that the reason why I'm here. So let me play a little bit of this video from this young lady. And as we wait, I'm waiting on the likes to go up. Okay. So hit the like button while we listen to part of this video. All right. So we're going to play a little bit more of this video because y'all ain't liking this video yet. So here we go. Boom. Here we go. Right here. All right. Here we go.
And second of all, I'm a hardcore athlete. Like, I love being raised in the ghetto. I wasn't raised struggling. Strategy, how we gonna survive? How we gonna get money without the man? You know, that's what I think about. I don't think about how many times a week I can get my nails done because I know when I build my legacy, I'll be able to do all that and more. Because I'm very bougie, but I want to work for it. I'm not trying to get no sugar daddy. You don't think I can? Come on now. Think like a man fully, but it's just innate nature to kind of like get what, because men are simple, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Men are very simple. They're not very complex, so they're not hard to get. Suck they, you know what, have, you know what with them and feed them. That's really all they want, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's stop right there. That right there, that is the problem. That is, hey, it is what it is, Andre. This, because I'm about to get to number two, but I just want to address what she said. Okay, we have feelings as men. Okay, we require respect as men. So sometimes women are at a point where they're so ignorant when it comes to understanding men. And it's all y'all think we want is sex and some food. The main thing we need is respect and support. We can get sex from any damn where. Do you think we're with you, marrying you, taking care of you, being responsible for you, fixing all of your problems, taking care of your kids that you had with another man? This particular woman has 3 children. One baby daddy, 3 children. This man did not marry her. Okay. And she goes out in the world wanting some man to take care of another man's 3 kids. 3 kids. She got 3 kids, right? And she's out here complaining about men, and she wants a man to come in and take care of another man's 3 kids. And this is the problem. y'all don't realize that y'all are part of the problem. Why did you have 3 kids with a man that didn't marry you? And now you mad that a man don't want to come in and take care of these 3 kids that you made with somebody else. Do y'all get what I'm saying? And I ain't even made it to number 2 yet. We're still on number 1. And number 1 is black women don't know or realize or are not cognizant that they are part of the problem. You're spitting out all these fatherless kids, and then you want another black man to come in and raise them for you. Well, no, I'm not going to say leave single mothers alone. Why? I don't have a problem with single mothers. But don't look at us like we're bad people simply because we have options. See, the problem is, and I ain't at number 2 yet, there is a part of this where I believe that black women are upset with black men because we have more options. I think that's part of the problem. Actually, I want to make that number 3. So I'm going to make number 2, number 3, and I'm going to talk about this and make this number 2. Okay. So number 2. So now I got 3 points. I think there is an issue when women compare themselves to black men and they look at themselves and say, why aren't men doing this? But in a lot of cases, not all, but in a lot of cases, you literally spent a whole decade of your life between 18 and you know, I don't know, 18 and not a whole decade, but 18 and okay, 18 to 28. That makes sense. You're spending like a whole decade of your life ruining your entire life between 18 and 28 or 17 and 27. Just finding different ways just to make your life terrible, right? Whole bunch of kids or problems, or even going to college and you having a whole lot of school debt. And then when you get out of college, you ain't making a lot of money. And now you got $200,000 in debt, whatever it is. To a certain degree, you spend 10 years ruining your life, gaining weight. Because if you look up, anybody can Google this right now. Google this right now. The typical woman, regardless of skin color, the typical 12th grade female is 120 pounds. Look it up. I'll wait. Look it up. I'll wait. The typical 12th grade female is 120 pounds. The typical female 12th grader is 120 pounds. So that's another thing that's a part of the problem. Like I said, you spend a decade of your adult life ruining your life, ruining your body. Baby daddies gain about 100 pounds, credit bad, even when you go to college and now you got $200,000 worth of debt and you're not finding a job that actually can wipe out that debt fast enough. And what ends up happening is now you want somebody to come in and clean up your mess. And if we don't want to come clean up your mess simply because we have options, we ain't stepping up. We are the problem. No, it's because we have options. And I think one of the problems with women is you compare yourselves to us. You compare your lives to us. Then you get upset because you're like, why can men get away with this? Why do men are able to do this? A man could be like 50 years old and find a 30-year-old woman. It's not right. So there's this issue that women have with men simply because we have all of these options. We can make babies when we're 60. We can get us a 30-year-old when we 50. We don't really have this need to get married. When we run through women, we don't look bad like y'all. We're not the custodial parents of our children. So we're just skipping around, whether right or wrong, we just skipping around, and you're just sitting there like, what is wrong with these men? Why don't they settle down? Why don't they do this? I don't understand. It was a woman the other day complaining about how men are too old to be dating a woman that's in their 30s if he's 40s and in his 40s. Stop dating women that are 10 years younger than you. Find you a real woman. I'm like, we have options. See, ladies, y'all would love to be 50 years old and get you a 30-year-old man, 6 foot or 6'5" or whatever, makes a lot of money. But he isn't going to want you. But when it comes to us being 40, 50 or whatever, we can get a 28-year-old or a 30-year-old with no problem. We're actually preferred, money or no money, because a man that is older just is a little more ready to settle down. So we're actually preferred. I'm in my 40s. But this is what I'm saying. There's this weird comparison, like men and women are equal. Women are not equal to men. And y'all spend so much time being mad at us. Just look at him. Why don't he just get somebody his age? Why don't he just get a real woman? Why don't he just do this? Why he just all in the club? Don't he got kids? Blah, 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 blah. And we're just skipping around, just all in the club, hanging out, sleeping with different women, doing all these different things. But at the same time, you're just like, what's wrong with these men? Do y'all see? Because I'm proving to you one of my points that ain't nobody thinking about y'all. Y'all are spending so much time being mad at us for skipping around, living our lives, being happy, and y'all aren't happy because we don't want to be with y'all. But the reason why we don't want to be with y'all, and then we and y'all, I'm not saying everybody, sadly, I got to say that. But if you didn't spend a whole decade ruining your entire life from 2017 to 27, ruining the hot girl summers, getting ran through by different dudes. Like, if you didn't spend 10 years ruining your life, a man wouldn't feel the need to be like, yo, I ain't trying to come in here and deal with all this crap. You got 2 baby daddies and you got kids and you got this and that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell wants to deal with all this crap? No. We're going to find us a younger chick. We ain't finna deal with you. So that is number 2. Okay. Because I started off with 2 points. I added the options things because I think that's the problem. I think women hate us because we have options. Black women hate us because we have options. So let me get 10 more likes, and now we're going to go to number 3. Come on. Let me get 10 more likes, and then we're going to go to number 3. Come on, hit them. I want to hear likes like this. And if you're on Facebook, make sure to share this video. Give me 10 more likes so we can do number 3. Because number 3, it was number 2, but men pay their bills because they make more when they get older. You want a 25-year-old millionaire, you want a pro baller or a drug dealer. either way, you're getting cheated on. Broke men complain about not being able to access women they won't. No, they don't. Classy Quiller. Ladies, you know yourself because y'all are sleeping with the broke men. Broke men ain't complaining about women because the broke men can get more women than the men who got money. Why? Because the broke men are able to give you all the time that you ask for. So Classy Quiller, I'm sorry, but that is not true. The broke men are the preferred men by a lot of you ladies because one, you can control a broke man. Two, a broke man has a sufficient amount of time to spend with you. Three, a broke man would come move in your house and take care of your kids. So why the hell would a broke man complain about women? They can get more women than the men who aren't broke. Because the men that are not broke, we don't have the time. And no woman is going to be able to control us or tell us what, no, we're going to kick our ass out. So the broke men are getting way much more sex, way more everything than men with money. So no man is complaining about women. We might be like, yeah, man, these women crazy, something like that. But we might talk about our baby mama, or this and that, or my ex-wife, or who we might talk about a particular woman in our lives. We might complain about her, but we never complain about women as a whole because there's no reason to, because we get virtually everything we want from virtually any woman that we want to get it from, even when we don't have any money. What are you talking about? I can't go move in with some woman and take care of her kids. I got my own stuff going on. So the broke man has more time to give you than me. So he is actually a better candidate for you than me. Because you can't come around me talking all that mess. I'm going to tell you to sit down somewhere. See, the broke man ain't going to tell you to sit down. You're going to tell him to sit down. And that's what makes you feel good about yourself. Why do men think women date? Okay. Why do men think women date younger when they are paying? Okay, I don't. Sorry, Chrissy, I don't know what that means. So, number 3, likes up, y'all. Spend all that time and the likes ain't up. Come on, y'all. Can I get 10 more likes, please? Okay. Number three. And these are the 3 things that I've discovered about Black women that is the actual problem with Black women. Okay. So, number 3 is this. You want men to cooperate with you. You want life to cooperate with you. But you are a woman. Your job is to cooperate with men. Your job is to cooperate with life. This is very important. I'll say this again. You women think men are supposed to cooperate with you. But the truth is, you are supposed to cooperate with men. So you have all of these women upset that men are not cooperating with her. This is the problem. And it's not your fault. It's your mother's fault. It's your mother's fault. The elder women are literally ruining your minds. You're ruining your lives and telling you the most ignorant stupidity and spewing it out to all the younger women. You actually want or think, for some dumb reason, men are supposed to cooperate with you. You are supposed to cooperate with us. So most women are what you describe, I'm willing to say all black women want men to cooperate with them. I'm willing to say that all black women want men to cooperate with them. And this isn't really your fault. You were taught this. You didn't have a father. And if you did have a father, he didn't want to be with your mom. So he was the guy to just be like, yeah, talk to your mama. Yeah, leave me alone. He was just there and just miserable and hated his life. And you knew he hated his life. So if your dad was actually in your life and he was with your mother, most likely he hated his life. So he wasn't really a good father. He was emotionally unavailable. So even those who had fathers, he wasn't even the father because he was dead inside because of being with your mom. So easy to blame women. Where are the fathers? Terry, this is the problem, y'all. Do y'all see this? This is the problem. I'll say this again, because Terry, you probably just came on the live, so you probably don't know. Nobody's blaming women because y'all are insignificant to the scope of the world. Like, we are out here going at it with white America. We're not thinking about women. Because like I said, we're out here battling white America, dealing with white America, all this other stuff, the white man, right? And women are like just grapes off a tree. We just picking the grapes whenever we need one. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Y'all aren't worth complaining about. And I'm not saying y'all aren't important. I'm saying y'all aren't significant to the war that is actually going on. You know what I mean? We go to the woman after the war is over. We go to the woman after we're done fighting the war. We go to the woman when we are done with our day and we want to get support. But you are not part of the war. So this is the issue. And women, since women blame men, you want to believe that men blame women. We don't care because y'all are not in the war. We're in a war with white America. You're not white America. You're not in the way. You're not doing anything. And like I said, whenever we want one of y'all, we'll just go get one of y'all. Y'all are very accessible. So why would men be upset or blame women where we have access to y'all whenever we want? I hope this is making sense. We cannot blame black women when they are accessible to us whenever we want them. I think this is a need to feel important. Nobody's thinking about y'all. We're out here battling white America. A lot of us don't care whether we get married or not. A lot of us don't care if we had kids or not. What are black women in the way of? Y'all are not stopping us from making money. Y'all are offering yourselves to us whenever we want y'all. So we're not mad because we can't get sex. What are black women in the way of when it comes to black men? Somebody put in the chat, name something that black men cannot get out of life because of black women. Please answer that. Black women are not in the way of anything. What are y'all, what is the barrier that black women have up where we want in, I can't get around. White America has a barrier that is up that we're trying to climb over and break through. But what is the barrier that the black woman is put? There's no barrier. Dwayne said a good wife. Nobody's fighting or scratching and clawing for a good wife. You're everywhere. Women are everywhere. I don't understand, Dwayne. What are you talking about? Good women are everywhere. It's not hard to find a good woman. So, number one was women outnumber men. Exactly. So that means y'all are like grapes on a tree. We just pluck one off whenever we want one. You're proving my point. Women outnumber men. Y'all like grapes off a tree. Like, the hell? Anybody thinking about women or jealous of women or mad at women or blaming women? For what? Women are our like utopia. I don't get it. What are you talking about? So, ladies, please stop thinking men are blaming or mad or jealous of y'all. Because that's like blaming grapes. Just find another grape. You ever ate an orange or an apple or whatever? You're like, this apple is terrible. Are you going to say, all apples are? No, just get another apple. I've never went in a grocery store and found a shortage of apples. Never went in a grocery store and found a shortage of grapes. It'd be the purple grapes, the green grapes, the red grapes. It'd be grapes everywhere, right? Nobody is complaining when there's an orchard of women. What the hell are we complaining about? What are you talking about? So, back to my point. Number one was, I discovered the problem with black women, okay? Number one was black women actually don't think that they are part of the problem. We know as men, we are part of the problem. But when y'all don't think y'all are part of the problem, that's the problem, okay? The second thing is women seem to hate black men simply because we have options. And it seems to get worse and worse and worse. And while we're all in the strip club, this is what's crazy. Even in a strip club, you ain't gotta spend no money in a strip club. Chicks is, hey, they'll jump on your lap and do all this stuff, and you ain't got no money. Because the strippers be begging for dances. So even the broke dude in the strip club has a whole stripper on his lap. So even out in society, he has a plentiful choice of women. Even in a building where the most beautiful women in your entire city are, a strip club, those women still they be begging us for dances. You want to dance? No, I'm good. You want to dance? No, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, but there are no men's strip clubs that are abundant. There are an abundance of female strip clubs. You know, there are an abundance of women. There's not an abundance of men. So there's no reason for us to be mad. But the problem is y'all actually think y'all are equal to us. And because of y'all are mad at us and angry at us and jealous of us because we have all these options and we don't have to do nothing. You sitting there like, what's wrong with these men? These men are this. While we just out here lollygagging, living our lives, being happy, playing basketball, looking at football, or at the strip club, or shooting pool, or living our lives, you know, got chicks left and right, even the broke dudes. And at the end of the day, y'all don't. But y'all aren't men. So, and my third point was this, and this is most important for those who didn't see it or hear it. You as a black woman actually want a man to cooperate with you. That is the biggest problem with black women. We are not supposed to cooperate with you. Eve was created for us. Okay? We were not created for you. Eve was created from our rib to cooperate with us. We're not here to cooperate with you. This is a man's world. Literally everything that you touch, literally everything that you touch was created by either God or a man. This cord, this TV, this mouse, everything. Now, I'm not saying black women don't invent stuff, but literally everything that you touch was either created by God or man. The water was created by God. The bottle the water is created by a man. The top created by a man. This pillow created by a man. So there's no sense in thinking that a man is supposed to cooperate with you. For what? So this is a problem. Women are running around getting upset, getting frustrated that men are not cooperating with them. But it makes zero sense if you think about it. Who the hell wants to cooperate with you? You cooperate with us. And until you decide, make a decision to cooperate with us, you are going to stay alone. And that is exactly what this young lady was saying. She's, you know, and this is the problem with a lot of black women. And I want to go a little farther with what this young lady in the video that I played earlier said. She, you know how another thing that the typical black woman love to say about black men is, what did your mama do to you? Right? Y'all always want to blame women. You mad, but because your mama didn't love you. Well, you're actually, when you say that, you know, your mama didn't love you, who hurt you? What you're saying is women are the actual problem by saying that. Because who is your mama? Who is our mama? Whoever you say, whenever you say to a man, who hurt you? What your mama do to you? You're saying that a woman did something to you or to me or whoever. The who hurt you thing, who hurt you? Doesn't that mean that if somebody did hurt me, most likely it was a woman? Katrina said, what is the solution? I'm going to get to the solution, Katrina. I'm going to get to the solution. Women, and this is the problem. Classy Quiller said, women are most powerful people. They carry life. Turtles carry life also. So turtles are powerful too. Classy Quiller. What about cats? Cats carry life. Beetles carry life. Are beetles powerful too? Where you at, Classy Quiller? See, this is the problem. Y'all have this weird complex because y'all actually think y'all are the only beings on this planet that bring life. Roaches bring life. Damn. What? Trees bring life. Because oranges are organisms. Fruit is an organism. So to a certain degree, that's life. But this is what's so sad about women. Y'all name some females that are not human that also bring life right now. Right now, put it in the chat. What other females on this planet that bring life? Name another female on this planet that brings life like women do. Because cats bring life, female dogs bring life, squirrels bring life, elephants bring life, what? Whales bring life. Name and this is what I'm saying. This is how goofy y'all sound when y'all say women are more powerful. That means your cat is as powerful as you are because your cat can bring life just like you can bring life. No, don't change the subject, Classy Quiller. No. Name another being that brings life like women do. Because they all do. Ostriches bring life. So you're comparing yourself to an ostrich, a cat, and a roach, and a turtle right now? Because they all bring life. To be honest with you, turtles bring more life than women do. A turtle, a lizard, a turtle can bring like what? 200 lives at one time. So if we're talking about bringing life being more powerful, that means turtles are more powerful than women because a woman can only bring one life at a time. I'm waiting, y'all. I'm waiting. Y'all, you wanted to say it. I want to hear it. You said women are powerful because they bring life, but turtles are more powerful because they can bring more life at one time. You can only bring forth one person at a time. A turtle can bring forth, you know what? Hold on. Let's do. How many babies can a turtle have at one time?
Here's a summary from Total Tales. Depending on species, turtles can lay between 3 to 200 eggs. Most of the eggs won't hatch and survive, so turtles usually have 1 to
200. 200. 200. So you bringers of life, turtles, cats, and dogs are more powerful than women because they can bring forth a litter of lives, and you can only bring forth one life at a time. Yeah, Dwayne, it's sad, but I just had to boop. Roaches can bring forth more lives at one time than a woman. So please don't embarrass yourself running around talking about women are whatever because they can bring life. Because virtually every other being on this planet can actually bring forth more lives at one time than you. Your little cat or your little dog can bring forth more lives than you can at one time. So if you want to say or use the argument that women are more powerful because they can bring forth life, that means with that context, your cat is more powerful than you. Okay. Oh my God. All right. Chrissy Quiller says, what does she say? She said, can men, okay. So, can men carry life? We don't need to carry life. You carry it for us. Remember, you're proving my point. Number 3 literally says, you want men to cooperate with you, right? This is another example of how you are here to cooperate with us. We don't need to carry life. That is you cooperating with us. That is your job. You carry the baby. We got other shit to do. Do you see that? You just proved my point once again. And everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. And if you're on Facebook, share this video. So the bottom line is this. You just proved my point of how women are put on this earth to cooperate with us, because your job is to carry the baby that we made. The baby comes from our sperm. You have an egg and they work together. But at the end of the day, there will be no babies if it wasn't for our sperm. So the bottom line is this. Your job is to cooperate with us. That is the reason why you carry the baby and not us, because we got other shit to do. We have the world to protect. We got to protect you from not only the world, but the weather. You know, we got to keep a roof over your head. You know, we can't have you out here homeless or with no shelter. So we ain't got time to be carrying no babies. We are out here protecting you. We are out here creating microphones and creating cell phones and creating wires and creating, you know what I'm saying? We out here creating and inventing things. Y'all's job is to have the babies. So your job as a woman is to cooperate with us. And the day you realize that and come to the realization that this is the way life is, you now would be able to find happiness with a man. Women do not provide homes and shelter. Men provide homes and shelter, okay? The women that provide homes and shelter are usually paid by the government. So that means a man is providing you with home and shelter because the government is helping you pay your bills. The typical woman, because I can pull it up. It's somewhere on my phone. I'll take a second to pull it up. I can pull up the statistics of how many single mothers are helped out by the government in some type of way. So for you ladies who are running around talking about, well, we provide, you're utilizing the government to provide that shelter. So the government is providing shelter for you, and then you may provide shelter for the dude, the loser that you got living with you. But most likely you are getting some type of subsidy or some type of discount from the government, which is which is Section 8, some type of low budget housing. So stop it. Well, Classy Quiller, the reason why I'm saying this is because you said you provide shelter. Who the hell do you provide shelter for? So you're mad if you're married, your man provides the shelter and the protection. And if you're not married and you have kids and you don't get help from men, which is the government, kudos to you. But the majority of single mothers like lean on the government in some type of way to provide shelter for them. So if you're by yourself, you're not providing shelter for nobody. What in the world? Women just make up the dumbest arguments. So let's keep going. Okay. So this woman in this video, so let me go back to this video because a lot of new people have come on. So I want to show you what we've been talking about. This is an alpha woman talking crap about men. So, all right. So let's go back to this and we'll finish. And make sure to hit the like button, y'all. Here we go.
That's easy, don't make them feel disrespected. That's like the three main points of a man, but women are way more complex than that. Like, and I always bring up Adam and Eve because men will be like, oh yeah, women are the main deceitful ones. No, women are just la-di-da. We just don't be thinking, we just be like, oh, is God giving us an option? Okay. We don't be thinking like, so I struggle because there's not a lot of good black men, but y'all talking about these are the type of men you choose. There's not that many good ones. Come on.
These are the type of men you choose. You got 3 babies by a dude that did not marry you. So let's back up a little bit.
And that's the only man I'm grown and groomed to love. So I struggle because there's not a lot of good black men, but y'all talking about these are the type of men you choose. There's not that many good ones. Come on now. It's kind of like luck of the draw, like for real. So don't tell me it's because I want to get my ass beat by some man. Are you ridiculous? And I'm not even gonna say maybe because I didn't have no father, and a lot of black people, black African Americans, so-called African Americans, don't have fathers.
I wonder why they don't have fathers. She said something right there, y'all. Why do a lot of Why do a lot of African American families not have fathers? It goes back to the, I'm an alpha female crap. It's the choices of a woman. She chooses a loser to be with, and next thing you know, she gets mad that the loser doesn't want to take care of his kids. If a woman were to require that a man marry her, the possibility of a man just up and leaving goes down to like 3%, because it does happen, but it's like 3%. Okay. So she goes on, because I don't want to play the whole video. She goes on and say that women are strong and men need to stand up and men need to do better and there's no good men, same old stupid mess, right? And she went on to say, and some of you men are y'all so angry. Like, who hurt y'all? And she says, I know your mama hurt you, but don't blame it on me. Well, your mama, like she says, our mamas have put us in dire situations as young people. our moms did not marry the men that she had us with. Therefore, the dude is just some loser, some alcoholic, or some drug addict, some drug dealer. Y'all love drug dealers, right? And next thing you know, he goes about his business. If you would have chose a man, if you were required a man to marry you, your child wouldn't be going through these dire problems. You wouldn't be dependent on a government to help you pay your bills or help you feed your kids or help you deal with the doctor bills of your kids. So, but your mother, when she I can't find what she said it, but she said, your mama hurt you, right? Your mama is a woman, but your mama hurt you too. Your mama, all of our mamas has hurt us in some type of way, either by not requiring marriage and having us grow up fatherless, or by verbal abuse, or by manipulation, or by a certain amount of narcissism, or by us witnessing her sleep around with different dudes, or something that we witnessed, inadvertently, but at the end of the day, if her argument is that our mamas hurt us and that's why we on the internet saying this and doing this, well, that means a woman is the issue because our mothers were women. Because I've never heard a woman like, what man hurt you? I've never in my entire life heard a woman say, what man hurt you? Some man hurt you. Nope. It's always some woman hurt you. That's why you did it. That's why you saying all this stuff. Some woman hurt you. You're proving my point. Why is it that a woman had hurt me? Because you have an expectation of women hurting me because a woman hurt you, your mom. Your mom gaslighted you. Therefore, you think my mom gaslighted me. Your mom manipulated you. Therefore, you think my mom manipulated me. Your mom verbally abused you or emotionally neglected you. Therefore, you think my mom abandoned, emotionally neglected, or verbally abused me. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said earlier, women are not our problem. Okay. We are loving the access that we have to the typical woman. Okay. But the actual problem is, just like when she said, your mom hurt y'all, we as men, as protectors of our community, y'all women are your kids' problem. Y'all aren't our problem. Y'all are your kids' problem. You being a single mom and the kid growing up without a dad, just like she said, because she said the majority of Black people don't grow up without dads. Why is that? Because the choice of men our mom had made to have us, right? So we are concerned about these little children that y'all are raising on your own without a father figure, whether a boy or girl. That is the actual issue, because we don't have a problem with y'all. We have a problem with how y'all are raising or treating or breaking your kids. Dwayne, you're right. The brokenness is rampant. Women have no idea how to be productive within a family context. Exactly. because they aren't taught that. So you have millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of black women who are being raised by other black women who have the same goofy philosophy that men are the problem, and millions and millions and millions and millions of women are growing up thinking that men are the problem because their mom taught them that men are the problem. But if they were to sit down and just look at how their mom raised them and how they don't have a daddy, they'll sit down and be like, yo, my mother was the problem. My mother was the first person to gaslight me. My mother was the first person to manipulate me. My mother was the first person to put a man in front of me and, ahead of me. My mother was the first person to emotionally abuse me. My mother was the first person to make me feel like I'm not good enough. If all of you were to sit down and just think about who was the first person that made you feel like you're not good enough, who was the first person that caused you to be this people pleaser, who was the first person that made you feel like you had to do chores for love? You know how y'all be with a dude, y'all want to wash his clothes and cook for him and do all this, act like you his wife and y'all ain't even in a relationship. Your mom taught you that because your mom made you take care of her other kids. You were your mother's second mother. I'll say it again. You were your siblings' mother. You raised your siblings. Your mother didn't raise your siblings. You raised your siblings, or one of your siblings raised you. Your mother didn't even raise you. She just facilitated and had y'all and gave birth to y'all. Your mother was the first person that did all these terrible things to you, not men. And now that you're broken, and now that you are clueless, you're running around blaming men for your brokenness, but your mother broke you and us. So when a woman says, your mama hurt you, she did. She hurt all of us. And that is the proof that women are the biggest part of the problem. I know broke dudes leaving their kids, all that stuff. I get it. Men are a part of the problem too. But because the typical black family, there are no black families. The typical black household is ran by a woman is proof that the person that stayed in your life had to be the person that traumatized you. Because a person that leaves you can only traumatize you but a certain amount because they ain't there. So them not being there is traumatic, right? But the person that actually stayed actually gaslighted, emotionally manipulated, made you feel like you're not good enough, lied about your dad. So the person that stayed is the biggest problem. And that's why I'm here to help. Because somebody earlier said, okay, what is the solution? The solution is I need for men to do something and for women to do something. I'm going to say for the women first. So I'm going to say both, okay? I need for women to stop being these convenient victims. Whenever you feel like being a victim, you're a victim. Oh my God, these men, right? But whenever you feel like it, women are powerful. Women give birth. Like cats don't give birth. That's so damn stupid. Women give birth. Women are this, women are that. Women are powerful. It's just a stupid mess that y'all have to tell yourselves to keep y'all from going nuts. I get it. It's a stupid mess that your mom taught you because she needed to figure out some type of way to give herself some type of self-worth. So when women say that women are more powerful because they give birth, even though cats give birth also, and cats are able to give more birth at one time than a human woman, which means if that was the context, cats will be more powerful than women because cats can have a whole litter of babies and women can't. So that means if that context was true, cats and dogs will be more, and turtles will be more powerful than women because you can only give birth to one child. A turtle can give birth to 200 children. Okay. But you have to find some way to give yourself some sense of self-worth because the person that gave birth to you didn't give you self-worth. So my solution is for women watching to just understand that men are not your problem. Okay. The day you decide to actually cooperate with men and instead of trying to get a man to cooperate with you, that would be one building block of the problem not being a problem anymore. The second thing is, like I said earlier, nobody on the planet operates like a black woman, which means the way you operate is an issue. The way you view the world, the way you view yourself, cooperate with men instead of wanting men to cooperate with you. And the reason why I say women operate differently, well, black women operate differently than any other person, other being on the planet, is when lions, as an example, are in mating season. You ever seen a lion laying on the ground because it's all horny and stuff? If a weak male was to try to mount the female lion would start fighting and trying to bite the male lion because that female lion has an understanding that if she has babies with a weak male, her entire legacy will die off. So she only wants to have babies with the strong male, whether it's lions, gorillas, virtually every other female on the planet, because you can look this up. Every other female on this planet, virtually every other female on this planet, chooses the strongest male to have babies with. And white women and black women don't do this. They choose the weakest male to have babies with. So at the end of the day, understanding that requiring a male to be strong instead of you thinking that you're strong will put you in the best position. Because even animals know this. Animals do not choose weak males to mate with. Only white women and black women choose on purpose to have children with losers, men who don't have their stuff together. Only white women and black women do this. No other female on the entire planet does this, except for black women and white women. Yeah, she has this weird delusion that she is a man, or she's equal to a man. So since she's equal to a man, or she is a man, she can hold everything down. So she's the strong person. Going back to the girl. Hold on, let me show you. Going back to this freaking girl. I want y'all to hear this stupid mess.
They all started to yell at me. All of them was yelling at me, criticizing me, just taking everything I said personally. So I feel like I should do a video because I'm just, as I'm also do music, but I am Omega. I'm Alpha. I am Omega. I am Omega. I'm Alpha Omega. And one thing that my baby daddy said to me that kind of shook me up was, I need a stronger man. I need a bigger man. And I felt like that was so weak of a man that I have 3 kids by.
Y'all hear this crap? Y'all hear this crap? Y'all choose the dumbest men to have children with. The man literally says, you need a stronger man than me. After she had 3 kids with him. These are the type of men that y'all are having children with. The male roaches of society, y'all are having babies with. The stupidest, most inept, dumbest, weakest men. This woman gave this man 3 babies. You didn't think he was a weak man after the first baby came? You didn't think he was a weak man after the second baby came? It's sad. So that is the solution. Go study animals, ladies. And I'm serious. I actually study animals. Go study animals and learn from them. Learn how when a female lion is laying on the ground in mating season, how male lions have to fight each other in order to mate with her. And the strongest male, the most protective male, is the only one that can mate. Learn how monkeys mate. There's only 2 male monkeys in the whole group of monkeys, chimpanzees, or whatever. There's only 2 or 3 males, or probably 1 male that actually gets to mate with the females. Why? Because he's the protector of the whole group of monkeys. The other ones cannot mate with her because they are not strong enough. Go learn from animals before you ruin our communities even more. Because this single mother epidemic, because y'all run around thinking y'all are men and y'all don't need no man, you're ruining our communities. Ride through the hood somewhere and see how much trash and how much crime is going on. All these young misguided males out in Chicago, in Atlanta, they just shooting each other because they don't know what the hell they doing, because they ain't got no daddies. Stop having unprotected sex. Well, having sex, period. Why does a loser or a weak male get the opportunity to have sex with you? It's just disgusting. And when you find that strong male, require that man to marry you. Talking about some damn solutions. Shit, this is common sense. You wonder why your life is trash. Look at your baby daddy. Thank you, L. Nixon, for the super chat. He says, we let gender be our excuse to avoid terms like self-governance, self-awareness, and accountability as an individual. Everyone plays a part. Everyone. I totally agree with you, brother. Oh, and make sure to hit the like button. And if you're on Facebook, make sure to share this video out. But I totally agree with you, L. Nixon. Thank you for the $5 super chat. But am I right or am I wrong? You know, what are y'all thinking? $444 watching me. I love it. That's dope. I love it. Teach these other women how to get married, because women don't know how to get married. They just want some babies by losers. So the solution, ladies, is to learn from animals. Okay. Thank you, Classy Quiller. Go look at some nature shows. Let me Google. Let me see how easy it is. Let's see. I want y'all to Google something. Female lion fights off weak male lion. I just want to show you how easy you can look this up. See? Right here. Along the banks of the Luangwa River. I'm just saying. I just Googled this, y'all. I'm not gonna play it because I don't know how YouTube. I don't want YouTube think I'm messing around. But I just Googled female lion fights off weak male lion, and here they are. They fighting. This group of females, known as the Hollywood Pride, is led by their 9-year-old matriarch Ava. At one time, they had 16 members, but with no males around the past 3 years, their chance at spawning future generations is dwindling. Last year, all that. So, one of the reasons why these female lions have not made it is because at some point there was nobody to mate with. But y'all would mate with any damn body. These female lions, they are not going to just mate with any male. He has to be some type of protector, or she's not going to mate at all. But a black woman or a white woman, y'all are mate with the damn dude that work at a gas station. Y'all would mate with the dude that works at the damn gas station. You don't care. You'll mate with any damn body. But that's what I'm saying, Classy Quiller. That's what I'm saying. The government is always there to bail them out. And who is the government? Men. So the majority of you independent women are working for a man. I'll say it again. The majority of you independent women are working for a man. That's the first thing. The majority of you independent women got your degrees from men. Well, no, he was talking about income taxes. You know, you got 3 kids, you get about $5,000-$10,000 from income taxes. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that's what they're talking about. So, hold on, let me get rid of this. If you guys want to come up, I'll give y'all an opportunity to come up. Here's the chat right here. If anybody wants to come up, y'all can come up before I go. I like to give y'all the floor to see if y'all want to argue or agree or whatever. I see it every day, swiping them. Yep, the government. That's what I'm saying. See, if the government, which is the man, a man, some men, a group of men, white men, whatever, if the government did not pay y'all bills, y'all wouldn't be running around having all these damn babies. See, out in the wild, like I said, study animals, and because animals would study female animals because they will teach you how to be a better woman. Okay. If the government wasn't running around paying all y'all damn bills, y'all wouldn't have all these damn babies. See, out in the wild, it ain't no government. It is life and death. See, you women, y'all can run around having weak babies by weak men because the government is gonna take care of y'all. You and your little weak kids, because your daddy, because you know when you have a weak man, that's a bloodline thing. So if your daddy is athletic, your child is gonna be athletic. But if your brother, I mean your man is, I mean your baby daddy ain't got no damn sense, your kid's gonna have some issues. Wonder why your kid's acting up in school. Because one, he ain't got no daddy. Two, your daddy was acting up in school when he was young. It's the bloodline. But the bottom line is, animals can't afford to do this. Okay? Go learn from animals, ladies. Please. Before we all end up extinct. Please go look up some nature shows and learn from some damn animals. Any kind of animals. I don't give a damn. Any kind of animals. So, and teach them, and allow animals to teach you how to make better decisions in men. And it's sad how animals have to teach black women and white women how to pick better mates. It's sad, but true. But yeah, make sure to like the video, share this on Facebook, subscribe to the channel. This is what I do. Follow me on Instagram. I am _MrLetGo. But Katrina says marriage is good, but 40% of Black Americans end up in divorce. Let's do some math real quick before I go. 75% of marriages end by women. So what is 75% of 40%? Katrina, what is 75% or 40%? It still goes to y'all. Being goofy. It still goes to y'all. Women. Because we'll marry y'all and then y'all turn around and divorce us. What the hell? We'll finally give you what you want and then you're going to divorce us. What in the world? It is what it is. But I'm done, y'all. I hope this was helpful. Like the video, share the video on Facebook, and follow me on Instagram at I am _letgo. I gave y'all some, and I'm dead serious about, please start looking at nature videos. Just look up female lion fights off weak male lion. I promise you. We have a foundation issue, so marriage is going to be harder. Therapy is needed. Yeah, man. We marry these women and they still screw up. And we screw up too as men, but we don't divorce our wives. At least we try to figure it out, but we turn around and get divorced left and right. But I'll holler at y'all later.